Welcome, everybody, to the Creative Cash Flow Show. I'm your host, Jesse Mills, where we give you tips every single week to bring you lifestyle and financial freedom. And getting there, guys, is going to be trickier than it was. I'm just going to tell you right now, this episode for you, if you're in the real estate game, if you're an investor, if you're an agent, if you're a mortgage broker, right? The game is going to get a little tougher, guys. All right, so here's the thing. We've been really taking advantage of this awesome market that we've had the last few years, okay? And, I don't know if you were in the game back in, oh 05, oh 06, oh 07, oh 08, okay? But if you remember prior to the crash, right, in those years, oh 05, 06, 07, leading up to the crash, right, it was getting nuts. It's kind of getting nuts, right? Remember, like people would like, hey, I'm a bartender, but now I sell houses and I'm $1 million listing agent, but I was just serving drinks last night. Again, if that's you, good for you. I think that's freaking awesome. I'm just saying people were coming from all sorts of different professions, maybe no experience, and then they were doing well. And they're doing well because the market was doing well and because everyone was kind of riding this train together and on fire together, right? So it was a good thing, but it was kind of deceiving. So I can tell you, right, that if you weren't doing that, that's how it was. Now, if you were, in the game back then, you also know once 08, 09 came, woo, there was a lot of agents that were gone. There was a lot of realtors that were out of business. There was a lot of flippers that were gone. There's a lot of landlords that were gone. There's a lot of loan officers that were gone. Hey, myself included. Okay, myself included. This guy needed a little hiatus in a different line of work and industry. Okay, I was burnt out and I needed something different. But it was a time it cleared a lot of people out. Now I think we're going back to that. Okay, now not necessarily to that, not to that level, but guys, this next year is going to be a lot tougher than it was in 2022, 2021. It's going to be more challenging. All right. And one of the things that I like to preach a lot, and if you're, seen any of the stuff that we do with our slow flip program, our creative financing, rent to own and owner financing program that we have an awesome coaching program all over the country. But my goal really is to help any of my friends and clients and colleagues and partners not be just another commodity. Okay. Because if you're just that other person whoever picks up your phone and drops everything you're doing on a Saturday to go show somebody houses that maybe can't even qualify to get them, and they say, oh, well, you're not available like tonight, and they want to go to somebody else, is that someone you want to work with? No. Do I sound like I'm getting a little bitter right now? Maybe. Yeah, because maybe I just had this happen here in the last week or so. Guess what? I'm not your guy, okay? I'm not your guy if you expect me to just drop everything what I'm doing and I have nothing going on, just twiddling my thumbs waiting for my phone to ring, right? To run around and show you houses today. Sorry. I don't mean that to sound like a jerk, but that is not me. And because I have got more of a unique strategy. And that strategy is a system and it takes kind of time. And right, there's the different people that fall into that strategy and you make sense. It's just different. It's just different. So guys, things are going to get tougher. Okay. So here's the thing. How much do you know about investing in real estate? How much do you know about creative financing? What if you're talking with the seller who doesn't have any equity or enough equity, which right now might not be a problem, but it could be changing. It could be changing soon. Okay. What if there's situations where it's something you just go, I don't know what to do with this here. Okay. But there's going to be a lot more people fighting for the same dollars, the same clients, the same houses, all right, as there was. And it's going to get more challenging. So this is the time that we need to really dive in and you need to work on you. Okay. Self-education has never been more important, I think, than it is right now. You can see what's happening in the world. We got robots all over, right? We got tech, we got things coming in where they don't need people. And this is, one of the lessons that it sucks. And honestly, it's kind of sad, but it's one of those things where we can't control it, right? So you just got to learn, what is your value? And if what you're doing can be replaced by somebody else that's doing it way cheaper and better, that's scary because it's going to happen. Okay. So you need to hone up on your skills, right? You need to hone up on your skills. You need to work on your USP. What's your USP? Your unique selling proposition. Okay. What makes you different? Okay. And let's say you're, a loan officer. Don't say, well, we have the best rates in town and we've got really good service and we have low fees. Oh, cool. So did the other 50 people I talked to. They said the same damn thing. Okay. So what makes you different, right? Why should somebody want to work with you versus all the other people just like you? And when people start asking those questions and, it's just moving on to you, to the next, that's like a commodity, guys. And I don't want you to be a commodity. Okay. So our team that we have, our real estate team, both locally and then around the country that we are always honing up on our skills. We're working with new players, doing different things. We've got people doing all the unique strategies that maybe you've never heard of, maybe you don't know what to do. And that's the thing where we want to be a resource, because the more you can be a resource to people, the more you can help them, the more you can, the less you can stop saying, hey, sorry, that's not me, or I don't do that. I don't know how to help, right? You want to be able to serve and help and obviously make an income with as much as you can. Okay. So this market is going to make you have to up your skills, up your ability. Maybe you have to take a look at the people you're working with on your team, right? Or at your brokerage or around you or in your area, your environment, right? And if they're not growing and they're not going the direction you want to go and they can't help you, you might have to start looking at growing that and expanding that, all right? Because we have some challenges coming. But with challenges and with a shift in the market, there is opportunity, okay? And I'm pumped about this because with the opportunities coming our way where, values will change, there might be, inventory staying on the market longer. There might be more sellers that are in a pickle and need some help from somebody who knows how to help them, who's been there and done it, right? These are opportunities and these are wins if you're set up for it. Okay. But you got to be set up for it. And if you're not set up for it and you don't know how to take advantage of these opportunities, right, you're going to be left in the dust, still chasing the stuff that was working. It was working before, but it's not going to be working as much anymore. Okay. There's a great book I had to read in high school. I bet a lot of you did. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? If you haven't heard of Who Moved My Cheese, go get it. It's a quick read. You could probably knock it out in like a day. Okay. Who moved my cheese? Right. But guys, the cheese is moving and we can't control where it's going, and we're not the ones moving it. There's way bigger players and powers that be that are moving the cheese, but you can't keep going down the damn hallway you used to go down to get the same cheese because it might not be there, right? So you got to up your game, up your skills, and get ready, right? Up your people and your relationship capital is so important right now. Your relationship capital, right? That's who's in your network. Guys, if you lost everything tomorrow, but you've got great relationship capital, you can go to your network and you can be up and running again like that. Okay. But if you don't have that, well, we got to start working on that. All right. So guys, tell me what you think about this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, feelings. Are you optimistic about the market? Are you excited like I am for all the opportunities? Are you a little nervous? Are you a little scared like a lot of folks I know, right? Where you're going, oh, I don't know. Hit me up. I'd love to know what you think. DM me on Insta, on Facebook, on TikTok, right? At the Jesse Mills. THE Jesse Mills at the Jesse Mills. All right. Love to hear from you there. Otherwise, you know what? If you want to shoot me a text, hit me up. Text me 612-662-6629. Again, 612-662-6629. Become a part of my text community and hit me up and let's chat that way as well. I want to take any of your fear, your anxiety, right? And let's harness that and let's put that into some goodness where we can learn some new skills, up our skills, maybe grow our team, be around the right people that can help bring us into this challenging time, navigate these rough waters, and actually come out better than a lot of other people and better than what you would have if you didn't make those changes. Okay. But you got to be ready. You got to be ready to do it. All right, guys, have an awesome rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. And let me know anything I can do to help you. If you haven't checked out my site lately, guys, it's at www.thejessemills.com. And if you want to start growing your assets, if you want to start helping your clients grow their assets, getting more cash flow, right? Maybe you're looking to get into a home, but you're having some challenges right now, yourself getting financing, okay? Or maybe you've got clients who have some challenges getting financing and heck, you could have helped them, but you didn't know the right solutions. And maybe you've even lost money because you didn't have the right solutions. Well, guess what? We can help. So go to thejessemills.com and let's work together. And I just want to have everybody have a killer rest of the year and an amazing next year ahead. And we can do it. But we got to do it together. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Talk with you soon. Thanks.